Good morning, Hart Rockets. This is Miss Edson, and as hopefully most of you know by now, I am a principal or an assistant principal in training. So I came here to learn more about how to help schools run smoothly and how to make sure that everyone is learning. I have actually been to 2 colleges. So the first college I went to was called the University of Virginia, and it's all the way on the other side of the country. And then right now I'm actually still in college. I took a break, and now I'm back in college, and I'm at the University of Texas, which is much closer and which most of you know. And those are the Longhorns.
What made you interested in going to college?
So I think what made me interested in going to college was that I had an older sister, and she went to college first. And so while I was still in high school, I was hearing all about what she was doing at college, and all the fun new things that she was learning. And I actually ended up going to the same college that she went to for my undergrad degree.
What is your school mascot?
So the first school I went to, we were the Virginia Cavaliers. And the Cavalier, so when we saw the mascot like at football games, he would be riding on a white horse, and he had like a big old-fashioned hat with a feather in it, and he had a saber too, which is like a long pointy sword. And then, like I said, now I'm at the University of Texas, and we are the Longhorns.
Which type of degrees did you get when you completed your program?
So the first degree I got was a Bachelor's of Arts, a BA in psychology. And then I actually also minored in drama, which meant that I got to take some acting classes. I got to learn how to make costumes and do makeup for different things. And then right now I'm working on a Master's of Educational Leadership and Policy, which will, again, hopefully help me become a principal.
Did you live on campus? If so, what was it like?
My very first year, when I was 18, I lived in a dorm on campus. And dorms can look different ways. The way that mine was set up was that I got assigned a roommate, and it was the 2 of us in one room. And then there were 5 rooms all kind of clustered together around a living room area, and we called it a suite. So inside the suite, there were 10 different girls who all lived together. And I kind of knew 2 of them because they'd gone to my same high school, but I didn't know them well. So pretty much I was living in like a suite with 9 kind of strangers.
Were you in any activities or clubs?
I was in activities and clubs, and I actually think that's one of the cool things about going to college is you get to try so many different things. And my first year at college, I tried to make it a goal to go to like all the club like welcome sessions, also because most of them had free food, and it was really good. Also because then I didn't have to go to the cafeteria for food, which was okay, but it wasn't like the best. So I joined something that was called Helpline, and I actually did Helpline for all 4 years that I was at college, and it was a call-in number. So essentially it was me and someone else in a room with a telephone, and then people in the whole community could call in. They could call in if they wanted to talk, they could call in if they had a question and they wanted an answer, or they could call in if they maybe were having a hard time and they needed help, and maybe we could listen to them, or we could help them find someone else who could listen to them. So kind of like Miss Brittany or Miss Trejo might help some other people.
What was the best thing about going to college?
I think college is when you really get to figure out who you are and what you like to do, right? Like I said, I tried all sorts of different clubs. I didn't stick with all of them, but I got to test them out and see, is this the kind of thing I like to do? And sometimes the answer was no, but sometimes the answer was yes. I got to meet a lot of new people, and I would say that probably now I have more friends still from college than I do from my high school.
What was one topic you were excited to learn more about when you got to college?
So the thing I was excited to learn more about when I got to college was actually what I ended up majoring in, and it's psychology. The high school I went to didn't offer any classes in psychology, and psychology is kind of the way your brain works, the way that your mind works, and that was just something that always really interested me, to find out why people do things a certain way, why people think things a certain way, and that's something that I got to spend a lot of time on in college.
Awesome. Thank you. KHRT News, thank you for tuning in with Miss Edson. Have a good day, Hart Rockets.